the International Federation for Human Rights sent a letter to the United Nations Special Rapporteur requesting him to take action against the attacks made to Section 350 of Evin Prison. This letter was published on the International Federation for Human Rights website on Tuesday the 29th of April 2014. 3 political prisoners held in Central Prison of Oromia, who were transferred to the solitary confinement on Wednesday the 23rd of April 2014, are still on hunger strikes. Last week, following the Justice Court's request, the case of a young woman who is accused of murdering her husband was heard once again in the Supreme Court.
On Thursday, 24th of April 2014, a Sunni activist by the name of Jafar Ghafouri, also known as Havkar, was arrested by the security officers. On Saturday, 26th of April, 2 Ahvazi Arabs by the names of Ali Siahi and Ahmad Manabi, both political activists, were sentenced to 6 years imprisonment by Judge Baran from Branch 3 of the Revolutionary Court of Ahvaz. They were charged with waging war against God and acting against national security. On Monday, 28th of April, 3 Sunni religious prisoners by the names of Muhammad Kayvan Karimi, Amjad Salehi, and Omid Payvand, who are currently in Branch 10 of Rajesh Shah Prison, were sentenced to death. All 3 were accused of waging war through propaganda against the Islamic regime. On Monday, 28th of April, Nasim Bagheri, a teacher at the Virtual University of Baha'is, was arrested by intelligence officers. Bagheri was accused of propaganda against the regime and waging war against the security of the country by being a member of an illegal institution, and as a result of which she was sentenced to 4 years imprisonment by the Revolutionary Court in Tehran. On Tuesday, 29th of April, the authorities prevented the treatment of 2 Sunni prisoners named Syed Hadi Husseini and Sadiq Mohammadi, despite the numerous recommendations by the prison doctor to send them both out for treatment. Mr. Husseini suffers from convulsions, whilst Mr. Mohammadi has severe problems with his right eye. It has been quite a while since Shokr Allah Sakhravi, also known as Shakar, was arrested and imprisoned by the intelligence office of Ahvaz because of his religious activities. On Monday the 28th of April, a group of people began destroying and demolishing the Baha'i cemetery in Shiraz in order to build a cultural center. Mohammad Bigdeli, Hassan Dashteh and Mohammad Ranjbar, 3 Sunni students from the religious school of Imam Shafi'i of Uzar, were arrested. On Monday the 18th of April, Hamid Reza Moradi was transferred to the intensive care unit of Shahada Hospital following severe chest and heart pain.
In Iran today, citizens are under constant surveillance. Those who do not conform are often persecuted. Even children, who dream of one day becoming contributing members of society, are not immune. Those whose thoughts and beliefs are different are denied the right to a higher education, their dreams and futures destroyed. If you believe that access to education is a basic human right, bring a voice to the voiceless of Iran. Send a message to your government. Together, Let's speak up and safeguard their future.
Regarding the rollover accident of the South Pars bus service, which led to the injuries of 21 people, Nasser Al-Ghajari, a labour activist, said that, due to the prevailing economic approach, standards relating to the safety of workers' transport have been compromised. He also added that the main cause of this accident was the age and physical condition of the bus. On Thursday, the 1st of May 2014, during the celebrations of Labour's Day, 23 workers were beaten, insulted, and taken to the Evin prison.
News indicates that on the morning of Saturday the 26th of April, the daily newspaper Ibtikar was banned by the media watchdog on charges of spreading rumours and lies and distorted news. On Monday the 28th of April, the police chief of FETA of Golestan province said that the director of the weblog who was publishing unethical things in cyberspace was found and arrested by police. On Tuesday the 29th of April, the head of Group for Identifying Criminal Content informed of the establishment of the filtering software What's Up.
Reportedly, on Friday the 25th of April 2014, the security officers visited the homes of the families of political prisoners who were beaten in the Evin prison on Black Friday, before threatening and detaining some of them. On Saturday morning, the 26th of April 2014, a prisoner with the initials of HB, who was arrested on charges of rape, was executed in the Semnan prison. Furthermore, on the 26th of April 2014, 3 people by the names of Omid Piri, Ali Dahmarde, and Ayman Galoi, who were accused of murdering the Attorney General of the city of Zabul and their colleagues, were executed in public. Nasrullah Lashnieh, a religious nationalist activist, was sentenced to 6 years imprisonment and 2 years ban by Judge Salavati from membership of any parties, including political and social groups, and activities relating to press and media. On Saturday the 27th of April 2014, the sentence of a young resident of Birjand with 40 lashes, who was charged with harassment towards females, was carried out in front of the girls' high school in Birjand city. On Sunday the 27th of April 2014, at least 7 prisoners were executed by hanging in the prison yard of Dizalabad of Kermanshah. 3 youths accused of murder in separate incidents were hanged in the central prison. On Thursday, the 1st of May 2014, Parveen Zandi, Arash Kamanche, Babak Asiyai, Behzan Asiyai, and Kaveh Rahimi were summoned to prison in order to pass their sentences. These 5 cultural activists were charged with propaganda against the regime and insulting the leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran.
Last week, Omid Zarai Nejad, a political prisoner who is on hunger strike, was transferred from Ward 350 of Evin Prison to solitary confinement in Ward 240. Hamid Monafi, one of the detainees imprisoned on the International Day of Native Language, who was in Ward 209 of Evin Prison, has been transferred to the infirmary of the prison. According to the latest reports, on Saturday the 26th of April, Massoumeh Farmer, the wife of Abdol Fattah Soltani, was also warned by the Ministry of Information. Last week, 14 prisoners in Ward 350 of Evin Prison were deprived of visits from their families. According to the news, on Tuesday the 29th of April, Mir Hussein Musavi was taken to hospital by security agents because of a heart problem. There is grave concern about the physical condition of Reza Khosravi, one of the prisoners in Ward 350 of Evin Prison, who was beaten on Black Thursday and transferred to solitary confinement.